tuifanye Afrika mti wa uzima. Tuungane sote tuimbe pamoja, kuenzi shikamano hatima yetu. Tujitoe wenyewe kupambana pamoja, uhuru na umoja vitawale. Enyi bwana na binti wa Afrika, mwili wa jua, mwili wa anga, tuifanye Afrika mti wa uzima. Tuungane sote na tujibidishe kutoa kilicho bora kwa Afrika, chimbuko la wanadamu, chemchemi ya utamaduni, tumaini letu wakati wa mafarakano. Enyi bwana na binti wa Afrika, mwili wa jua, mwili wa anga, tuifanye Afrika mti wa uzima.
Today we talk about Chad, one of the poorest yet the richest country in Central Africa. I said one of the poorest, but again, one of the richest countries in Africa. Chad, a country under trouble, a country which was ruled by the French until 1960, a country that got Dako, the president who declared the one-party system, then was ousted by, of course, Bokassa, a man who declared himself the emperor. This country has had trouble from 1960, coup after coup, insurrection after insurrection, rebels, divisions. This country is under trouble. Yet, the country is rich with so many minerals. But this country has been actually harboring rebels from Uganda. This country is between, it's a landlocked country between the Chad, Cameroon, DRC Congo, Sudan, and Southern Sudan. That is Chad, a landlocked country under trouble. The Sareka is fighting. Divisions in this country are so many. The country is unsecure. The country is a good safe zone for rebel activities, but yet the country has nice people, better agricultural systems, and of course a very promising future. Just in case this country is stabilized. This is Smart CV Africa, and in this show we always do country profiles. And today we give you Chad. My name is Kato Mkasa. Of course, in the studio is Dennis Bongo to do the production. Let's talk about Chad. We'll give you statistics. Chad has about 5.8 million people, not even 6 million people. The country has few people, but the country is always under trouble. One man declared himself an emperor, Bokassa, wanted to be worshipped like an emperor until when he was ousted from power. But again, from Bokassa, it has been trouble after trouble, trouble after trouble. Not part after part, but it's trouble after trouble. Let's look at the facts from Central African Republic. Yes, that is the map of Central African Republic. I told you the country is within the central of Africa. It's a country whose capital city is Bangui. Bangui is the largest capital and the largest city in Central African Republic. It has almost 900,000 people right there. Chad, Central African Republic, I call it CAR, Central African Republic, is a country that is quite large for its own size. I've told you the neighbors, as you can see: Sudan, Chad, Nigeria, Cameroon, Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo, Uganda, not so far away from Chad. I told you that actually Ugandan rebels, some of the rebels from Uganda, have always gone to Central African Republic. It's a country where every that can be done because the country always under trouble. Chad is a neighbor of Central African Republic. I told you this country is under trouble. This country has a population of about 5.8 million people. And the capital is Bangui. I told you it was ruled by France. And of course, the first president was called David Dacko. He declared a one-party system. In 1965, David Dacko was ousted by Army Commander Jean Bedel Bokassa, who declared himself an emperor. Bokassa declared himself an emperor, was called Emperor Bokassa, until when he was fought out and again removed from power. Yes, Bokassa was also removed from power, and other people took over. Bokassa was overthrown later on, and of course, Chad continued in its confusion. Dacko, first president, Bokassa declares himself emperor from 1977, and was overthrown in 1979. Bokassa was only there for 2 years. The guy was overthrown. Central African Republic is a beautiful country. As I told you, it has some of the best rainforests in the world. It has some of the best soils in the world. It has the minerals, including, of course, very precious metals, and of course, other minerals like diamonds, and of course gold. Now, population of Chad, I told you, is about 5,779,000 people there, and of course, population per kilometer is about 9,956 people there. Life expectancy in Chad is too low. I told you the country is unstable. Life expectancy is too low at 51 years for males and 56 for females. Birth rate is too high at 42%. Death rate is also high at 11%. This is bad. Male to female ratio is between 50 to 50. Okay, the share. Male to female ratio, the share. Chad has been under war. We have fighting between the ex-Seleka factions and the anti-Balaka militias. Ex-Seleka factions and the anti-Balaka militias have been fighting since the 80s there. Now we see official languages in Chad. The main language, of course, I told you, French is the official language, and Sango. And we have other languages such as Gabaya, Banda, Mandejia, Nabaka, and of course other languages. That is Chad. You can also look at the screen to see what's happening in Chad. And now, of course, Chad, we continue with more history and more data. Chad religion, in terms of religion, many people in Chad definitely native religion worshippers. They have refused gods. Yeah, majority actually are native religious worshippers. We have some bit of Muslims, 15%, Protestants, 25%, and of course Catholics, 25%. We may say Christians are more, but by faction per faction, native religions actually have too much power in Chad. The economy is bad. I told you the economy is bad. You can see GDP is only $2.38 billion. This is terrible for Chad. This is terrible. Look what the big GDP is so miserable there. Tourism basically brings in some good millions at 30 million dollars there. Debt rate is too high at 50.6%, 50% of the GDP. Unemployment is also worrying, and of course inflation at 5% is worrying. Corruption is too high at 24 in terms of index. Chad is bad news. Chad is bad news, badly governed. I told you unemployment is high, corruption is high, and energy consumption is also a bit high right there. Chad is a country with a dire financial situation. Not so good for Chad, not so good for a country to have this debt. And the debt, the average annual income is only $480. You can imagine. It is too little. And of course, it's one of the least developed countries in the world, and one of the heavily indebted poor countries in the world. One of the poorest countries in Africa is Chad. Why? Chad is always under war, under trouble, under conflicts. There is no peace in Chad, I should warn you. There is no peace in Chad right there. So let us look at other statistics of Chad. Of course, land use, you can imagine, because of war, you can imagine that only 8% use of the land is used for agriculture. Now, how do you develop when only 8% land use is for agriculture? And of course, the forests take 36%, and others 56. I told you Chad has some of the biggest forests in the world, some of the biggest forests in Central Africa. Chad is covered by forests. That's why rebels always find it easier to go into Chad and cause havoc. There are so many forests. Transport system, railways cover about 24,000 kilometers, waterways 2,800 kilometers. Vehicles that are registered are so few at 19,300 there. And of course, airports, also very, very few in Chad right there. And of course, cities, in terms of cities, I told you the capital state is called Bangui. Bangui has 800,000 people. We have other cities such as Bambo, Mbaki, Bembelati, Kaga, Bandora, Bazoum, Kanoti, Sibuti, Bambari, Bria, Boa, Bosangwa, Nora, and others. Some of these are the cities you'll find when you go to Chad. It's a very beautiful country, I should tell you. But politically, Chad is unstable. I told you, Chad is one of the worst countries in Central Africa. Very unstable. Rebels after rebels, fighting after fighting, divisions after divisions. Chad is politically unstable. I should warn you that in advance. The fighting has never stopped between the ex-Seleka factions and the anti-Baraka militias. The de facto split between the Seleka factions also are taking part in the north and the eastern parts of Chad. They have cut off Chad completely, and sometimes they even declared it a Republic of Lagone. They called it the Republic of Logone. They wanted to declare themselves as a republic. They have been fighting between ex-Seleka factions, FPRC, and UPC rebels. They are fighting in Chad. There's no peace in Chad. I should warn you. There's no peace in Chad. There have been always insurrections here and there. Chad was once called a very, very, very African name, Ubangi Shari. It was once called Ubangi Shari. Now, in terms of existing trade agreements, we know that Chad is part of COMESA and is part of CEMAC, the Economic and Monetary Community of Central Africa. Chad is part of an African Union. It's part of the Non-Aligned Movement. It's part of the G7 Plus group of fragile states. They even have their own group. They call themselves fragile states. They even have their own group. It's called fragile states. This is laughable. Chad is part of the fragile states. And of course, UN is part of UN, UNESCO, and of course, the World Trade Organization. That is Chad for you in a glance. Chad is beautiful. I told you, Chad has minerals. Chad is a rich country, but ironically, Chad remains poor because people are fighting. Every time they are running away, every time they are fighting. There's a lot of turmoil in Chad. The violent takeover in 2013 declared lots of places uncharitable. Chad became a country that you cannot simply go and vote. But Chad is also known for the following. One, it's known for being the world's second largest rainforest. Chad has the world's second largest rainforest. Number two, Chad is also the best place for stargazing. If you want to do stargazing, go to Chad. Here, I'm showing you some of the places in Chad. If you want to go to Chad, the map here, as the producer shows you, is the places in Chad, the cities, the places: Sibuti, Bangui, Zinga, Baol, Bazon, Poa, Boka, Kabo, Uda, Yalinga, Bukuma, Bria, Kagambando, Bandoro, and others. This map, as a tourist, I'm showing you exactly where you can go to Chad. Chad is also a multicultural country, so many cultures, and Chad is rich in biodiversity. It's a home of some of the very impressive rainforests and, of course, waterfalls. You can see the waterfalls of Chad. Some of the most impressive waterfalls, you can see them in Chad. Some of the most impressive waterfalls, you can see them in Chad. Chad is 80% surviving on agriculture, but the ongoing civil war has forced many farmers to avoid going to their farms. Chad has beautiful beaches, beautiful water bodies. It's a beautiful country. But half of the population is always without food because they are running away from war. They are mercenaries in Chad. People from Europe who go there to fight wars, and get paid. They are mercenaries in Chad, by the way. Chad is a troubled country, always under war, always under violence. But Chad has some of the best beaches in the world. Some of the best beaches in the world. And Chad, of course, is among the highly poor countries in the world. It's ranked number 5 among the poorest countries in the world. Isn't it ashaming? Chad is ranked number 5 among the poorest countries in the world, with nearly 70% of its people living in extreme poverty. These guys are poor. 70% of them live in extreme poverty. Look at them. And look at the beauty of this country. I'm giving you a diagram to show you how beautiful Chad is and how miserable the people of Chad are. You compare and contrast. What is wrong with Africa? Beautiful women here in Chad, very beautiful women here in Chad. But I'm telling you, they are always fighting. They are always in war. They have refused to have peace in Chad. You can look at their villages, very miserable villages, because people are always running. How are they going to develop and build serious structures when there is a war in much of the country? The country has never been at peace, and that is Chad. Chad has never been at peace. As we speak today, the president elected in 2016 runoff is a man called Faustin Archange Touadera. Faustin Archange Touadera. Yes, Chad is good for agriculture. I tell you, Chad is good for agriculture if you can have the time to go and dig. But Chad is poor because of the war. Chad is so good for agriculture. It has some of the best soils in the world. But Chad is sadly under terror. Chad has animals you think about. Chad has animals you think about in Africa. So the national parks there in Chad are great. You can go there and see all these animals I'm showing you. All these animals I'm showing you, you can find them in Chad, which means that Chad is a good country for tourism. But I should warn you, Chad is not safe for now. Chad is not safe for now because of the insurgencies that continue to be there. Now, this man, Faustin Archange Touadera, has been a president since 2016. Yes, after runoff. This is the guy. People are fighting to get him out of power, but this is the guy, Faustin Archange Touadera. Faustin Archange Touadera, as I said, is the incumbent and is the 8th president of Chad. Assumed office on March 30th, 2016. The man is Faustin Archange Touadera. That is Chad in brief, a country in trouble, a country without peace, but a country with good promise. Chad is a promising country, but like many countries in Africa, it is always the corruption, always the insecurity, always the selfishness of the politician and the army. In Chad, the army has refused to unite. The Seleka faction is fighting, the UPC faction is fighting. Guys are picking up arms to fight and kill each other. And because the rainforests are so big, Chad is covered by about 30% forests. One of the biggest forests in Africa and in the world is in Chad. Now, people use the forest to go and kill each other. There's no peace in Chad. And this is the predicament that bedevils much of Africa. Insecurity, selfish leadership, and lack of focus for the guys that we call politicians. Chad for you, beautiful country, poorly managed. Thank you for watching Humanist TV Africa. Please keep watching, subscribe, comment, share, and let people know that Humanist TV Africa is here to always give you information you don't normally get on social media platforms. See you in the next one.